So when we talk about Mailchimp, we're speaking about a software. We're speaking about a software tool. We're speaking about a platform. We're speaking about a set of capabilities that has been synonymous with email marketing the last 20 years. So in today's conversation, I really want to do a deep review. Is it really worth it? Is it still worth it? So let's first talk about the synopsis here. So when we speak about Mailchimp is basically and without doubt a leading email marketing platform now with e-commerce and automation. So when this started a few years ago, they weren't really doing with they weren't doing anything about e-commerce. Nowadays they have e-commerce capabilities and they also have automation capabilities. So this is really wonderful. And in our view, Mailchimp has dominated the email marketing space for a long time, and the platform seeks to continue that trend by expanding into e-commerce, enabling merchants to create online stores and evolving the platform overall into a multi-channel marketing hub. So, again, Mailchimp, when they started, they were really like a bare bones email marketing service. And nowadays, they're really, they have an all-in-one suite. So let's talk about the pros and cons here. The pros, you have a full marketing hub. Really, this is a really like a full marketing hub. You have a workable free tier with flexible pricing. And the websites, you have websites and e-commerce plans that bring revenue sharing options. So this is kind of cool. And what we love about the latest, I would say, revamp of Mailchimp is that the platform is adding turnkey e-commerce for merchants. So again, this is great. This is a win-win for both merchants and Mailchimp. So we like that a lot. So those are the pros. What about the cons here? In our view, in terms of the email template experience, they can still improve it. Right now, it's really lackluster, and we're really surprised because Mailchimp has been in this game for a long time. So we're kind of surprised why they are really dragging their feet when it comes to improving the email template experience. And campaign tracking is limited and somewhat difficult. It's let's just say convoluted in Mailchimp, so they have to work on that. So when you think about Mailchimp specs, you think about a free plan, of course. You have A/B testing, you have social media marketing. But what I want to insist on the e-commerce aspect of things, and this has been something that Mailchimp has been pushing a lot lately, and they've done a great job so far. I want to talk about the features here. So when we talk about Mailchimp, what are we talking about? What are we really talking about? Now, we're speaking about a lot of things, right? We're speaking about email marketing, of course. Now we are speaking about turnkey e-commerce. We're talking about better automation. And we're also talking about embedded customer relationship management features. So when, again, Mailchimp is telling you, hey, listen, I'm not here doing only email marketing. I'm adding CRM capabilities. I'm adding other stuff. I'm adding automation. And the latest version of Mailchimp even offers website hosting and design. So what's great is that Mailchimp has kept all these new features inside its familiar app framework. So a framework that remains as intuitive and familiar. So when it comes to UX, when it comes to UI, user experience and user interface, things look really really slick, really great. I would say visually appealing. And of course, this is what we love from Mailchimp. We have been accustomed to that sort of quality in the design over several years. And what I want to say here is that those new features that Mailchimp is introducing are great. And you have a still stellar small business email marketing foundation that really bring Mailchimp to the fore when it comes to the competitive space, when it comes to not only email marketing, but also content marketing in general. So when we talk about Mailchimp's new features and services, you are speaking about e-commerce, so digital marketing. So what I want to say here is that Mailchimp is introducing, I would say, website and commerce plans. So this plans offers a service booking features and the ability to create online stores. Okay, we're speaking about Mailchimp that's now enabling you to create online stores. So music to small business and startup ears, right? So these plans are free to build. Customers only get charged when they make a sale, starting with a 2% to 3% per order transaction fee for the free tier. So this is kind of cool. I mean, we're speaking about Mailchimp kind of helping you out, okay? So when we really talk about Mailchimp email marketing, this review is really paying attention to a lot of things. So SMS marketing. digital marketing, email marketing, CRM in general. So you're able to like when you analyze Mailchimp, think about a platform slash software that has turned what was once an email marketing tool into a full-fledged digital marketing hub, including multi-channel campaigns and some marketing automation. The platform covers all the most popular bases here, like postcards, landing pages, integration with Instagram and Facebook, yeah, Google Ads, social posting, and even a customizable marketing calendar. I want to talk about pricing here. I want you to look on the screen here. And when we talk about MailChimp pricing and features, it really depends on, like, everything depends on your goals, depends on your operational capabilities, the resources you want to bring in. So even with all these new features, what we have seen in our analysis is that MailChimp maintains a straightforward pricing structure. So the free plan is hard to resist, especially since MailChimp is generous about making its key features available, right? Even for zero cash, you will get access to 7 marketing channels, one-click automation processes, basic templates, a CRM that's really, I would say, complete. And you have surveys, you have a website, you have custom domains. So you really have not a full gamut, but you have an expensive gamut. And it is, in our view, this ability to offer a free account is a standout strategy and makes MailChimp an attractive and friction-free way to get a taste of what most, like, everything the platform has to offer. And the CRM approach also helps you with subscription scaling, since when you really think about it, pricing is based on the number of contacts. And the free tier works for up to 2,000 contacts and maxes out at 10,000 monthly email sends, which should be still more than sufficient for a test run or an initial campaign, right? And businesses needing larger capacities can actually enter the number of estimated subscribers on MailChimp's online calculator, and you will immediately get an exact price. Okay, this is kind of cool. And so a slight but expected downside in our view to all the new features is that it's forced MailChimp to up its pricing from the last time we tested it. So these days, the essential package starts at about $9 to $15 per month and is geared toward the heavy email users. It accommodates up to 50,000 contacts as well as A/B testing. The standard package adds custom coded templates and automation. It starts at $14 to $20 per month and serves businesses with up to 100,000 contacts. And finally, the premium package costs about $299 to $399 per month. And this plan includes multivariate testing, not A/B testing anymore, multivariate testing, you have custom domains, and advanced audience segmentation. It also supports more than 200,000 contacts and now has direct phone support too. So this is kind of cool. Now you just want to, if you have more questions, just contact Mailchimp directly. They will answer all questions that you may have. Let me talk about the process here. So when we talk about MailChimp email marketing, like when we talk about this review, I really want you to think of the whole thing as a process. So when we talk about MailChimp, again, they started as an email marketing platform, and nowadays they are a MailChimp, like we call them the MailChimp marketing hub. It is a hub in our view, and we love that a lot because it really sort of gets closer to what the clients want. It really also adds revenue consistently into MailChimp's coffers. And so MailChimp has restructured itself. So it now offers a suite of services instead of focusing on just email marketing. The company is also proud that it's made all of these new capabilities available as part of its core platform, even though those capabilities range from new analytics and automation all the way to gathering audience data that's spread across social services like Instagram and Facebook. So what we love here is that we love the fact that key to its move into multi-channel marketing is the addition of not just the CRM capabilities, but also the new website builder and domain buying and hosting services. And add to that new automation and multi-channel capabilities, you got a great marketing hub for small and medium-sized businesses. So we're really proud of MailChimp in that aspect of things. Another important enhancement in our view for small and medium-sized businesses and marketing newbies is that MailChimp has added some artificial intelligence. So this helps with audience analytics and also provides smart context-sensitive recommendations on how to optimize your marketing campaign, and the AI bases this recommendation on these recommendations on whatever activities you've done previously, as well as user data from other Mailchimp customers, as well as best practices for specific industries. So if you are, let's say, if you're experienced with email marketing, this probably won't help you much, but for small and medium-sized businesses and newcomers, this should be helpful when learning how to build their first campaign, as well as navigating the deeper Mailchimp features. One thing I want to say also is that when we speak about mobile email marketing review in general, in terms of Mailchimp, we want to talk about the mobile functionality. So Mailchimp email marketing is not just stopping at email marketing or CRM in general. We have to speak about the mobile functionality, and Mailchimp's mobile apps, which are available on iOS and Android, let you really craft and send campaigns directly from smartphones and tablets. And this is one plus in our view for Mailchimp over Campaigner or over other players in the industry. And so we love that a lot. You can also add promo codes to your emails, landing pages, and even remarket with Google Ads. And Mailchimp offers alerts so you know when you are reaching a pricing threshold. You can then automatically reload credits, okay? And the app also lets you use your subscriber data to create custom ads on Facebook and Instagram. Finally, coming at mobility from the web app side, the new inbox preview features that let you know how your emails will look across more than 40 desktop, web, and mobile email clients. So this is kind of cool. So let me talk to you about how to actually build a marketing campaign with Mailchimp. Obviously, this review is this review revolves around Mailchimp email marketing. Even though Mailchimp has become a marketing hub, we still want to zero in on the email marketing capabilities here. Okay, so all the new capabilities aside, Mailchimp still has one of the best SMB email marketing feature sets in the business, in our view, and that interface hasn't become much more complex after all the add-ons were integrated, which is great news for existing customers. So just activate your service, enable your store if you opted for that. And Mailchimp can immediately start helping you create your first email, add contacts, and quickly send out your first campaign. So this is kind of good. So this process started with us importing our test contacts from an Excel spreadsheet with about 50 to 100 entries. So we actually tested the process. So we managed to import by copying and pasting our separate our contacts directly from Excel into Mailchimp. So this is kind of cool. And before we could define a campaign though, we had to decide if everyone on our list was going to get this email or just a segment. So creating a subscriber segment is easy since you can manually copy and paste a list of, let's say, recipient email addresses from your all up list, use a segment you have previously created, or build a series of filters that will automatically create the subset for you. It's all about your strategy. Do you want to go with an all-in categorization or subcategorization? And so this is kind of cool. So another pre-campaign step is proving you're not a spammer. So Mailchimp does not tolerate spammers and has stringent requirements to keep them out. So you will have to go to the domains page under account settings to verify a domain. So when you enter your email address, you'll get a verification email. So after you click it, you actually will get a notification that the domain either has or hasn't been verified. In the campaign builder screen, there is another option to verify the from email address. If you've already verified your domain, then you can skip this step. So what am I trying to say here? The bottom line here is that Mailchimp wants to keep spammers out. It's kind of good. And we love the fact that Mailchimp has a set of capabilities, modules, and functionalities in place to make sure that when you build your marketing campaign for the first time or afterwards, you are able to always rely on a platform that is operationally great for all kinds of audiences. It has been so for the last 20 years or so. I want to talk about Mailchimp's email builder. Let's have a conversation about that. So Mailchimp, in our view, for all intents and purposes, offers a great range of email options. So the regular campaign is an HTML email with a plain text alternative. There's also an automated email campaign that incorporates the automations that I actually described a little earlier. And so you're able to do a lot of things automatically. The plain text campaign uses no picture or formatting, just a bare bones view that very few marketers will want to use in this day and age. Finally, a multivariate testing campaign lets you test up to 8 different variations of an email to see which message, in our view, is more effective. And the email builder is template driven, which limits your options somewhat. Especially if you're an experienced marketer, you will love to have like more options. And Mailchimp offers 14 layouts and 90 themes. There's also an HTML editor to design your own template. So if you have coding experience, go with that. And the email template reference guide has code examples and other tips to help you design your emails, all of which should help even newcomers build an acceptable template-driven email design. So it really depends on you. One thing I want to say here is that when we analyze Mailchimp's template designer, this is really in our view a lackluster experience, because you have other players in the industry, for example GetResponse or Zoho Campaigns, that actually those rivals, they offer a better design experience. And when we think about Mailchimp's design experience, is that its simplicity is great, but it's so simple that it does actually limit your customization options, because it is rigid about adhering to the template frame. It does support a drag and drop style for outside elements, but this didn't always work out when we wanted to test those elements to make sure they won't give your templates any trouble. So again, this is something that Mailchimp has to work on. Let's talk about the campaign performance tracking. So when you analyze Mailchimp, you have to think about the fact that you have campaign performance tracking. You also have you have a marketing hub. But when you think about campaign performance tracking, you need to understand the new Mailchimp has great analytics, and they are easy to find. We love that a lot. And though they have trouble if you want to manage more than one audience. So if you want to segment your audience, then things can be a little convoluted. On the dashboard, there is a section for predicted demographics where you can figure out the various demographic slices of your content list. It's all about demography, or you can think also about geography as well. So this is the data you will use to see, let's say, if you want to form, let's say, new segments, so you can target your campaigns more efficiently. You can also filter by total recipients, opens, and clicks. And so we found all of this in an intuitive design that we had no trouble picking up. So it doesn't matter. So there is no learning curve here. There's no steep learning curve here. Whether you're a new or experienced marketer, you will love Mailchimp modules and Mailchimp configurations here. Again, simplicity is Mailchimp's strong point here, but it's also a limiting factor. It is solid if you're managing a single audience for your campaign. So we found it easy to organize our list with groups and tags, and also to segment it. But if you are a more advanced marketer and you probably want to manage multiple audiences, something Mailchimp doesn't do really well. And we also, in our experience, we also had some difficulty getting our tracking fully set up at first, as Mailchimp's user guide were too vague on how to do this and exactly what kind of data would get back. So we especially had trouble figuring out how custom URLs would work, which is really a fairly common email marketing strategy. That said, for small businesses that really want to, let's say, bring their email marketing to the next level, there is a way to actually there's a workaround way. You can contact Mailchimp, or you can have access to the FAQ. They explain that, so it is what it is. And so this is really great. But I just want to close this conversation by saying that when you are using Mailchimp as an email marketing software / platform, think beyond email marketing. So if you're looking for an all-around marketing strategy, Mailchimp now offers that. It is a great SMB sales hub now. It offers automation. It offers, digital commerce, e-commerce capabilities. It offers not only email marketing, but you also have CRMs. Okay, it offers a lot of stuff. So avail yourself of those new features, new capabilities, and you can really scale your business. So do we recommend Mailchimp as an email marketing software / platform? Hell yes. This Mailchimp has dominated the email marketing space for a long time, and so now that the platform seeks to continue that trend by expanding to e-commerce, we really We really think it is a great recommendation, and they add lots of values. They just need to work a little bit on striking a better balance between simplicity and granularity.